guys, so it's been a while since I have filmed my morning skincare routine. I'm sorry about that. I just woke up not that long ago, had a shower, obviously not had a shower, took a shower obviously, and now I'm going to be doing my skincare routine. So to start off with, first I've been using an AHA toner actually in the morning. The one I'm specifically using right now is the Isntree 8% AHA essence. Also my brain is a little bit foggy because of lack of coffee, so please excuse that, but I'm going to take a lot of this on a cotton pad, just soak it up and apply this everywhere pretty much. So the main reason that I've started doing this, like incorporating an AHA toner in the morning these days, and I've done it for I believe a week now, and it's worked pretty well. It's not too much or anything considering I used retinol last night, so I was a little bit wary if this would work or not. This specific product is gentle enough, even though it says it's an 8% AHA essence, but the Isntree one is super duper gentle, so I'm not worried. So the main reason I've been doing this is because I've realized that because of using a retinol every single day, I don't have the space anymore to incorporate AHAs and BHAs in my skincare routine, and when I don't incorporate them, I notice a little bit of, like, I actually miss using them, especially like I keep talking about how I've been tanned ever since I got back from Thailand, and I feel like AHAs kind of help with that, obviously because you're exfoliating the top layer of your skin. So keeping that in mind, I actually really needed to use one, and I'm really happy that this particular step is working in this specific fashion in the morning in my morning skincare routine. So yeah, that's what I do as my first step. Then my second step is my niacinamide serum. So for that, I've been using the Plum rice water and niacinamide 10% serum. I take like a decent amount of this, if I'm going to be honest, maybe like 2, 3, 4 pumps depending on how much I feel like. If this is my first step, like when I was not doing AHAs first, I would take more, because this was the first thing that was going on my skin, and my skin actually drank all of it up. Like now, because I'm doing this on top of an AHA toner, I feel like even if I use a little less, it's still fine. But earlier, if I used like very less serum, my skin would like drink everything up and then like want more basically. So I just take a little bit of it in my hand, massage it all over, and you guys, this serum feels so nice to use in the I'm sorry, I'm not even going to edit out my coughing this time because it's real. It's real. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I was saying that this niacinamide 10% serum is a very milky one, so it feels amazing in the winters. It feels so hydrating, so moisturizing. My skin loves it, because typically, to be very honest, when I wake up in the morning, no matter how intense my nighttime skincare routine is, it does feel a little bit parched for some reason. It never seems to be enough, because obviously you're going to be cleansing in the shower, and then you come out, and then by the time I'm getting ready and stuff, tends to happen generally. I feel like when I use my Chemist at Play night cream at night, it doesn't feel as parched. It feels a little less dry, I want to say. But if I'm using any other products in my nighttime skincare routine, like a different moisturizer, it probably does feel a little bit drier when I wake up in the morning. So this serum on dry skin is beautiful. Even if you have regularly like normal combination skin, which is dry right now, specifically, highly, like, please check this out. It's beautiful, it's amazing. I would say if you have oily skin, you could still use this, but I would recommend this more so for people who want a moisturizing serum, because the consistency is that way. And then I will be trying out the 5% serum very soon as well, so then I'll be able to compare the two and share with you like which one I like more, which one I like less, like stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like both, but I haven't used the 5% yet, so I cannot tell you how much I will love that. But this one, absolute freaking love. Moving on, next, you've seen this step already, so I'm just gonna quickly do it. This is my One Thing Centella Soothing Cream. I'm still using the tube that you saw last time, which tells you that this product will last a long time because it's a bigger tube. This comes with 100 ml of product, so it's double than your regular typical like standard moisturizer packaging size. Oh, okay. I just flicked my earring out of my ear, so I'm just gonna have to do the rest of the video with one earring because I literally have like skincare all over my hand. Like if I be earring lagane jaungi na, so it will just keep slipping. Should I take the other one off also? कैसे होता है ये? ठीक है, it's not gonna happen. Maybe I'll go off camera, put on the one earring or take off the other. Let's see, and then we'll be back because ये one earring missing wala situation is gonna give me a little bit of like not OCD, but it's gonna weird me out. So let me let the moisturizer absorb into my skin, put it on, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I took off the other earring as well क्योंकि मुझे लगाने तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं हो रहा था. And also I waited a little bit so that the moisturizer dries and then I can put on sunscreen. Now for sunscreen, I wanted to like use the Aqualogica Radiance one, but I used it for a day or two and I noticed this one on its own is just way too dewy for me, especially if I'm not doing my makeup on a particular day. It's just too dewy. It reminds me a little bit of the Earth Rhythm Ultra Defense sunscreen, if you guys know. Like that one is like oily and sweaty. I feel like this one is one step niche, but it's still too much, at least for me. And like people literally ask me, some in a good way, some in a bad way, ki like what have you put on your skin which makes it look this dewy? And I don't really like to look super dewy, if I'm being honest. So what's been working really well for me is actually mixing these two together. Ideally, I know you should not be doing that. That's what a lot of people have told me. So I'm trying as much as possible to like not actually physically mix the formulations, but I'm basically using like half and half, if it makes sense. So this is the Aqualogica Hydrate sunscreen. This one is also like labeled as dewy, but it's not actually dewy. It's more of a skin-like finish, and this one I'm going to be almost out of. So I take one finger length of the green one. Even the yellow one works because like I said, the yellow and the green to me are pretty much the same. And then I take one finger length of the pink one. Again, I don't recommend you mixing sunscreens, especially if you have been told or you have learned that you should not be doing that. But I have no other way to make this pink one work for me. And if I can make it work, I don't want to declutter it necessarily. And imagine, मतलब अगर ये मुझे winter में भी too dewy लग रहा है, so it's never going to be the right amount of dewy anyway. So I'm gonna slap on generous amounts of this all over my face. Like you can see, you might be like, are you crazy? Like इतना sunscreen कौन लगाता है? It looks so white, this, that, वगैरह वगैरह. You guys just wait for like 2 minutes. ये पूरा का पूरा इतने अच्छे से absorb हो जाएगा. And once it does get absorbed, it leaves the most beautiful, glowy, yet like not too dewy wala finish on the skin. So typically once I'm doing all these steps, I will move on to the body. I'll do some body lotion all over myself. Now that obviously I'll be doing off camera because I'm gonna have to take my shirt off and apply body lotion and stuff. But yeah, once that's done, I'll probably head to making some coffee for myself, having breakfast. I've started eating bread and eggs again. So generally like scrambled egg. Can you see? I feel like ये इसको 2 minutes भी नहीं लगा, or maybe it did take 2 minutes. I'm not sure because once I keep talking, I just cannot shut up, and I can keep talking and talking and talking again. So yeah, you can see कि it got so beautifully absorbed into the skin. Absolutely no white cast, which I love, and it's the right amount of dewy. मतलब इतना तो चलेगा. And then eventually when I do my makeup on top, if I do, then it'll obviously become like matte of sorts, skin like matte, not super duper matte. But anyways, that's gonna be my morning skincare routine, so I hope that you enjoyed. Okay, so now we're gonna be doing my nighttime skincare routine, for which I have my Plum Illuminance cleansing balm right here. I literally have like one use left of this particular product, and then I'm gonna be done. Also, I know I'm not wearing a lot of makeup today. I just had some lipstick on, which I obviously ate when I had dinner. But I do have a little bit of like loose powder. Actually not a little bit, but basically I have loose powder all over my face, which is why I'm using this cleansing balm just to remove that, even though I could have just used a regular face wash to cleanse. But even if I have any makeup product on my face, I'm just a little over cautious, and I want to make sure that I have removed it off at the end of the day. So I'm going to use this, or I have other makeup removers also, like the Deconstruct cleansing balm or the Kiko Milano micellar gel wash. But the Kiko Milano one I generally tend to use only if I'm in the shower, at least most of the time. So I'm just gonna slather this cleansing balm all over my face, and once I'm done, I will gently rinse, get it to like emulsify, and then for my double cleanse, I'm gonna use the Body Shop Tea Tree facial wash. So yeah, once I'm done with this, I'm gonna go and cleanse it all out. Okay, so now that I have done the double cleanse, it's time for basically the most important step of the nighttime skincare routine, and that is my retinol. Now for retinol, I'm going to be using the Thrive Co Youth Renewal Pro Retinol Serum. I've already used the starter serum and I've used it up completely. That one has 6% of their Age Defy complex. This one is almost double. This one has 11% of the Age Defy complex, and I'm gonna take a couple of pumps of this. A lot of people are gonna tell me that I overuse it, but I take like 3 to 4, sometimes even 5 honestly, because this is such a creamy, moisturizing like serum cream that it honestly just feels good, you know, to apply this all over. And even though this is supposed to be like a pro version, I was expecting it to be more intense. It's actually not. It is pretty damn gentle. In fact, I've been using the starter as well as the pro every single day, like ever since I started using these two. I always used both of them every single day. The starter one I was a little bit scared with, so when I first introduced it, I started I think with twice a week, and then moved on to every other day right after, like in the same week itself. But I was like, this is a super duper gentle serum, I'm not having any sort of irritation with it. So then I basically used the entire tube every single day, and I was totally fine with it. And then when I introduced this one, I was a little bit again nervous about it, but I have used this every single day since I opened the bottle up, and I've had no irritation, no sensitivity, no retinization, absolutely nothing. So I'm very surprised that this is retinol, not even a retinol, it's a retinol serum, and it's supposed to be a pretty potent one. But on my skin, super duper gentle, no issues, no problems, absolutely nothing. So yeah, that's amazing. And then I just layer this particular product on, which is my moisturizer, and this is the Chemist at Play night cream, which is meant for dry skin. The blue cap is the one that's meant for dry skin, and then the pink one is meant for oily skin. I personally, to be honest, cannot really tell a difference in both of them, but yeah, I like to apply a pretty thick layer of this all over, and when I wake up the next morning, truly you guys, my skin feels so nourished and hydrated and replenished. So yeah, again, people might tell me that I'm overusing it, I'm using way too much, which I'm okay with hearing that, but yeah, I literally just slather this all over my face, neck, back of the neck, ears, under eye region, nose, forehead, cheeks, chin, upper lip, yeah, everywhere. And that's it. This is a super duper simple nighttime skincare routine that I've been following. Not too many products. Earlier I used to kind of do every other day, where I would do retinol one night and then I would do a non-retinol night and then again a retinol night, and that was because the retinol I was using I felt was too much to use every single day, and my skin would get irritated and sensitive by it. So that's the reason I would do every other night. But this one, because I've been able to use every night, because I've been able to use this one every night, I'm like, if I can use it every night, then why wouldn't I, you know? So yeah, that's why these two have been a super duper simple, super duper easy nighttime skincare routine for me. And no matter how tired I am, I will not go to bed without putting these two on my face. So yeah, that was it for my nighttime skincare routine. I know, super duper simple, super duper basic, but that's pretty much what I've been doing for months now, to be honest. Because like, before using the Pro Serum, I was using the Starter Serum. Before I was using the Starter Serum, I was using my Earth Rhythm Rapid Renew Concentrate, and you guys have already seen my nighttime skincare routine with that. But yes, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it. I will do an updated morning skincare routine soon, because I can tell you, my nighttime skincare routine, I'm sorted with pretty much. I don't see myself changing or updating anything. I might just switch out the products and use different things, but my routine is pretty much gonna be this from now on. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye.